Dubai Capitals kick-started their Season 2 campaign with an impressive victory over My Emirates last weekend. However, Warner's introduction to the DP World ILT20 hasn't been plain sailing so far, with the superstar yet to find form with the bat and his side falling short against the Warriors last time out. Abu Dhabi Knight Riders similarly had a perfect start to their tournament, overcoming the Vipers, before collapsing in dramatic fashion at the hands of Trent Bolt and My Emirates. Can Superman Dre Russ inspire his Knight Riders, or will Warner reveal his quality to guide the Capitals back to winning ways? Hello and welcome to Dubai International Stadium for match number 8, where we have David Warner's Dubai Capitals taking on Sunil Narayan's Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. It's early stages in the tournament and we can't read much into the table, but both teams would love to join My Emirates for 4 points, especially Abu Dhabi Knight Riders, as their net run rate suffered, getting blown away by My Emirates the other night in Abu Dhabi. It's a beautiful day here in Dubai, what's set for an exciting tie between two star-studded teams. Joining Simon Dool and the captains for the toss.
Match number 8 of the DP World ILT20 here in Dubai. Vikas is our toss representative. We'll get that one out. Steve Bernard is here, David Warner and Sunil Narayan from the Capitals and the Knight Riders. Dave, you got the coin?
Heads.
Heads is the call.
That's a tail, Dave. You've won it.
We'll bowl first.
Dave, come on in. Why are you going to bowl? Tell me.
It's the trend, I think. 4 from 4 chasing here, but look, the wicket looks got a little bit more grass than the last couple of previous wickets. So yeah, look, you've got to start well. Hopefully take some wickets in the first power play and see how we go.
What have you said to the lads after the other night?
Just stay composed. We know, when you lose the toss, you got to try and be positive. And I think the way that we brought it back, but you got to take the, got to give Johnston Charles credit. The way that he played, I think the crucial thing for us was step hits. He executed very well with the bat, and we bowled probably too many few step hits. But look, all in all, I'm very happy with where the boys are at.
Last couple of days been good. The build up to tonight.
Yeah, it's been great. The boys have played some golf. They've chilled out. A few of us had some family time, which is great. But yeah, we're all got a smile on our face and we're ready to play some more cricket.
How do you cope being one of the sort of poster boys of the tournament and come in here? Do you feel any added pressure on yourself and captaincy and stuff? Or is that sort of all come pretty easy to you nowadays?
No, look, for me it's coming here and playing the game that I love and meeting some new fans over here in Dubai and trying to score some runs and do the best for the team, but also put some entertainment out there, and that's why we love this game. That's why the game's over here in Dubai now with the ILT20, and hopefully we can keep contributing as much as we can for years to come.
Bowling lineup, is it the same as the other night?
Exactly the same. Makes
all
it
right.
easy for me.
Go well, buddy.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
So now come on in. Got a bat first. Didn't go so well the other night. What do you have to do better tonight?
I think we have to control the power play. I think if we bat in partnership, it's going to be good for us. But saying that, I think the guys had a good chat, so hopefully what they talk about, they could bring into the party batting first here today.
Who does the talking? Do you do a lot of it? Does the coaches do it? Who sort of steps up and does the talking?
It's a mix. I think there's a lot of senior guys who have played a lot of cricket, so I think when you build off each other experiences, I think it's good for the group. So I think, as I said, we had a good chat. Now it's to go there and deliver the goods.
What do you expect from this surface? David said a little bit of grass on it.
Yeah, it looks green, but I think you see how it plays and then go from there. Have a clean mindset of what will happen and then go there and execute your plans.
And your batting lineup, is it the same as started the other night?
Yeah, same batting lineup.
All right, good luck. Go well.
Cheers.
There you go. It's David Warner of the Capitals who's won the toss. No surprises. They'll bowl first.
Well, thank you, Julie. And now the Dubai Capitals have won the toss and chosen to bowl. We have lots coming up for you on Cricket Safari. A cheeky big kid or responsible Capitals captain. We learn the different sides to David Warner. From one superstar to another, Dre Russ reveals how driven he is to continue succeeding as an athletic all-rounder. And we have to ask the question, is the ghost of the Knight Riders past coming back to haunt them? Now, we promise you lots of fun on Cricket Safari, and to bring all that action to you, we have Danny Morrison and Wasim Akram. Danny, You were there last time in Abu Dhabi when you saw what happened to the Knight Riders.
Yes. Look, not ideal for my team because I'm going with the Knight Riders to win this contest. And you get bowled out for 95, you're going to come second most of the time, Tumby.
Well, it's also the third lowest total in ILT20.
Yeah, they didn't do well last year as well, and I suppose today they are batting first. So far the 4 games has been played in Dubai Stadium, and team they've chased, they've won. So they got to get to at least 180 if they want to win this game and put pressure on Dubai Capitals, I reckon.
And taking a look at the wickets that happened in the last game, that was quite intense, Danny.
Yeah, because they were a little over-ambitious, and again, a new pitch, a little bit off the straight, and again, I just think they are too outrageous in terms of their stroke play, and they're just not enough respect for the swinging ball at Trent Bolt. And of course, Akil is saying, Laurie Evans, what were you doing, my dear friend? It was, again, just over the top, too many shots too early, and they paid the price.
Danny, I understand it's a T20 format. Team needs to get runs. But the shots I just saw, especially if the ball is swinging and seaming, the idea is to rotate the strike, see off that particular bowler. He'll be there for 2 overs at the most, and then play. It's not a rocket science. Coaches can't teach you this situation awareness. As a professional sportsman, you've got to do it yourself and estimate what sort of pitch is that.
And bowled out in 14.1 overs, just crazy. So hopefully, Tumbi, they've learnt their lesson from the other night.
Well, let's hope. Danny and Wasim mentioned pitch, so it's only fair that we go to the pitch report with Darren Ganga and Niall O'Brien.
I'm standing at the city end of the Dubai International Cricket Stadium, and of course it's pitch number 3 being used, the same one used yesterday and the last game of this venue. Let's reflect on the sizes of the boundaries. Straight down the ground 78, and to my left it's the short of the 2 square boundaries, just 62 as compared to 75. Now Niall O'Brien is alongside me. Niall, why this season have we seen teams struggle to go past 170 batting first and win batting first?
Forget 170 first and foremost. You need 185, 190 batting first because of the elements when you chase. What do I see? It's live grass, but underneath the live grass, Taryn, it's very, very dry. When you're here in Dubai, you hit down the ground, and bowlers are going to bowl into the surface slow balls. Hit over extra, hit over mid-wicket. When you get a chance to play against spin, absolutely whack it. Do not go square the wicket. Knight Riders, down the ground, good, strong shots.
Yeah, well, 75% of wickets have gone to seamers this season, only 25 to the spin. And once more, teams have come in a little bit hot at the top end of the innings. So those are things to take into consideration, but we're looking forward to a very good contest.
Well, it is going to be a really good contest. And now let's chat a little bit about the Capitals. David Warner, probably one of the biggest names that we have here, hasn't had the best outing so far. Is today going to be the day when he comes through?
Let's hope so. He's a box office cricketer. We have seen he just got retired from Test cricket. And I was in Australia working for Fox, spoke about David Garner for about 3 months. So I'm out of words. But a match winner. He looked out of touch a bit, probably took a week off, I suppose, after the Test series, and looked a bit rusty as far as his batting concerned. But he's one of the sort of players, when he gets going, when he spends time on the crease, he definitely win a game for his team. A lot depends on David Warner, for not just for him, for Dubai Capitals, for this league as well.
And now that was a tough one for them, losing to Sharjah as well, and they will be looking to bounce back.
Yeah, you do. Again, it's early days here in this ILT20. So, as it was said, you've got to spend some time in the middle, and the batters just simply haven't been spending enough time giving themselves a chance, because let's be real as well, your top 3 batters genuinely have to get the most runs to put a total on the board.
Absolutely, and the Capitals will want to keep one of the Knight Riders quiet for sure, and that one is going to be Dre Russ. Let's hear what he has to say about his success in the UAE.
Andre Russell. I'm always ready. It doesn't matter the bowling lineup or the batting lineup. Whether batting on or bowling on, I'm always ready. You know, I've had some good scores in Dubai over the years. I just think, you know, when you're playing in Dubai Stadium, Sharjah and Abu Dhabi, it's 3 different surfaces. You have to make sure that you give yourself a chance in whatever wicket we're playing on.
Gets it behind point and away to the boundary for 4.
smashes this over point. Big, big, very big.
Obviously, it's not easy for every batter to just go out and be explosive and hit boundaries from the get-go, but when you have been doing something for years and you've been put under pressure from ball one to go and hit sixes, chasing totals, you need 14, 15 runs and over. You're not gonna get that by giving yourself a start. You're gonna go by trying to make sure that every ball counts and you make sure that you get sixes or fours, so you can put the pressure back on the bowling team. I've never give up on my bowling. If I go to practice and I don't bowl and I just bat, it might be 1 and 2 times that I would do it. But if I practice 4 times for the week, I try to make sure I bowl 4 times for the week. For myself and for, the rest of my career, I want to make sure that I can look fit and, to compete with these younger players. Not saying that I'm old or feel old, but, sometimes the fitter you look and the more you take care of yourself and just maybe sacrifice a lot and be more professional going down to the back end of your career, I think the better you will feel in yourself and the performances will come along. So I'm just trying to make sure that, I give it all I have, for the next couple of years. And I want to look ripped. I want to be stronger and actually get some better performance in.
It's incredible to see the passion that Dre Russell has for the game now, Asim. It was a tough one for them the last time, but Dre Russell was literally the only knight in shining armor. What are the Capitals going to have to do to stop him today?
I think that's the only positive side we saw yesterday for Knight Riders is that Dre Russell, one of the most dangerous players in the world. He is in good nick. He bowled well in the first game, better length, slow ball. So yes, good sign for Knight Riders that this guy is going to fire.
Well, we have lots coming up for you on the show on the other side of the break, so don't go anywhere. If you wondered what David Warner is like, we're going to tell you after this short break. Welcome back. Now the Dubai Capitals won the toss and chose to bowl. As promised, we promised you an interview of our superstar David Warner. Let's take a look.
Yeah, he's a very young kid, just retired from international test cricket.
I think Davey's just a big kid, to be honest. High energy, likes to have fun.
I am a big kid. We are getting old, but you can't take the kid out of us.
If you're in his corner and he trusts you, there's no one better to be by your side.
मैं हूँ David Shaitan Warner.
What does Uzi Khwaja's mom call you?
Shaitan. I think people don't realise that it's actually endearing way to say cheeky little devil. So, for me as a kid, I grew up playing alongside Uzi, and I'd always get these little cherries at tea time and start throwing them at the guys and leaving cherry stains because I thought it was funny. But I didn't realise that obviously Mum had to get the stains out, so they weren't too happy with me.
Complete family man, aren't you, David?
I am. Absolutely love my family. We do everything together. They're my best friends. And that's why the girls come over here during the holidays. We really enjoy family experiences, so going to the water parks, going to the other hotels, experiencing the food, embracing the culture. The girls absolutely love that. I think there's a bit of a stereotype from when I first started, I used to be out there on the field, I used to sledge quite a bit. The mentality behind that was more that I was asked to be that person, to be the aggressor. And then once you start playing IPL and all the other leagues and you get to know people, and then they became friends, and your sledging becomes like stuff where you can make people laugh or talk about something when you're out there and get people's attention to take their mind off what they're doing. I really enjoy captaining. For me, I think I get the best out of myself, but I feel like I've got a lot of knowledge to hand down to a lot of the guys that come into the team. We've got some experienced players as well, which helps in the leadership stuff. But for us, it's about getting together as an experienced bunch of players and putting as many wins as we can together to hopefully win the tournament.
Well, it's great to hear from family man David Warner. It's been a bit of a struggle for him this tournament, Wasim.
Yeah, like I said early on, he probably took time off about 10, 12 days before coming here. He got a little rusty, but I think what good innings. If he plays 3-4 overs, and especially the opposition so far, whatever I've noticed, they are bowling a lot of variations to him. A lot of slow balls, especially in first 6 overs, and that's where he's struggling. He's not getting the timing of the pitch as well. I think that's what Knight Riders will do against him early on when he comes out to bat. But he's a quality player. We all know. We also know he's not middling it, but he's one good innings of 30, his form will be back.
Well, he's not in Australia. That's the thing, isn't he?
Yeah.
And Waz has just been watching him in Australia. But now, different surfaces, smart bowling, changes of pace, it's working.
Well, it's going to be a star-studded match today, so let's take a look at the playing 11 that's coming up your way.
Well, my team are batting first, and they're both unchanged, aren't they, these teams? So when you look at it, the guys at the top, Alishan, Andres House, and you've got Michael Pepper and Laurie Evans, for me in particular, those guys have got to get the majority of the runs. And as Waz said, you've got to get 180 batting first here and posting a total to have some sort of substance to try and defend.
Yeah, same with the Dubai Capitals. The same side, good, strong opening pair. Gurbaz in great nick. Sam Billing got runs. Sikandar Raza is in good nick. Rahman Powell, another dangerous player. And then, of course, Jason Holder, Rahul Chopra, Vandermeer, leg spinner. Chamira is also having a very good tournament so far. He's got pace, he's got bounce, and he gets a breakthrough. And, of course, Kane Richardson from Australia is there as well. It's a good side.
And who do you think is going to be someone that's very key and important to perform today for both these teams?
Yeah, again, it stands out for the quality world-class players. Look, this is a world-class tournament. Some of the best players in the world are here, so they have to put their hand up. The Knight Riders, come on, lads. Your top 4 gentlemen, please get some runs.
I have to ask you guys the important question, which is predictions.
Yeah, I predicted the Dubai Capitals, one of my favorite. They have to get 180, Knight Riders, otherwise bye-bye.
Come on, you Knight Riders.
All right, I guess we have a split decision here, which makes it a lot more interesting. That's all we have from Cricket Safari from the Dubai International Stadium. As we inch closer to live action, let's get to the cricket.